The Art of Seduction, written and published by Ngasline. Behind every great seduction lies not a set of pickup lines or manipulative tactics, but a profound understanding of human nature that most people never glimpse. While countless books focus on surface-level attraction, they miss the deeper psychological truth. Genuine seduction is an art that speaks to the soul's deepest yearnings for connection, mystery, and transformation. History's most magnetic personalities, from Cleopatra to Casanova, understood that true seduction isn't about tricks or techniques, but about becoming a person of such fascinating depth and authentic allure that others are naturally drawn into your orbit. Through their stories and strategies emerges a powerful revelation. The ability to captivate others begins with mastering yourself, cultivating an inner richness that makes genuine connection not just possible, but inevitable. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and superficial charm, this ancient wisdom about human attraction remains hidden in plain sight, waiting for those ready to discover its transformative power. Lesson 1. Genuine mystery attracts naturally. The most powerful form of attraction isn't found in rehearsed pickup lines or manipulative tactics. It lies in the natural mystery that surrounds authentically complex individuals. This genuine intrigue develops organically when we allow ourselves to be multifaceted human beings, rather than trying to project a carefully crafted image. Think about the people who have fascinated you most deeply in your life. They likely weren't the ones who deliberately tried to appear mysterious, but rather those who naturally kept you guessing because they had rich inner worlds they didn't feel compelled to immediately reveal. They maintained healthy boundaries, not as a strategy, but because they understood the value of selective vulnerability. True, mystery stems from self-awareness and emotional depth. When you develop various interests, pursue your passions, and cultivate a full life independent of others' validation, you naturally become more intriguing. People sense there's more beneath the surface, not because you're trying to hide anything, but because you're secure enough to reveal yourself gradually. This organic mystery stands in stark contrast to artificial intrigue created through mind games, delayed text responses, or calculated unavailability. These manipulative tactics might create short-term interest, but they ultimately lead to disconnection and distrust. Real mystery comes from having genuine depth that unfolds naturally over time. Maintaining healthy boundaries plays a crucial role in cultivating authentic mystery. When you respect your own privacy and don't feel compelled to share everything about yourself immediately, you create space for others to become genuinely curious about you. This isn't about being secretive. It's about understanding that intimate details of your life and personality are precious gifts to be shared gradually with those who earn your trust. The key to creating natural curiosity lies in being genuinely interested in others while maintaining your own sense of self. When you engage with people authentically, asking thoughtful questions and sharing measured insights about yourself, you create an engaging dynamic that makes others want to know more. This approach comes from a place of security rather than strategy. Your unique experiences, perspectives, and inner world are naturally interesting when shared authentically. Instead of trying to manufacture mystery through artificial means, focus on developing yourself as a person. Read widely, pursue diverse experiences, develop meaningful opinions, and cultivate deep relationships. These elements create natural layers to your personality that others will want to explore. Genuine mystery isn't about being deliberately cryptic or withholding. It's about having enough substance that there's always more to discover. When you meet someone with depth, you sense that each conversation only scratches the surface of who they are. This quality comes from living a rich, meaningful life, rather than calculating how to appear interesting to others. The most captivating people are often those who are so engaged in their own growth and interests that they don't obsess over how others perceive them. They naturally create curiosity because they're constantly evolving, learning, and experiencing life fully. Their mystery comes from being authentically complex rather than artificially unavailable. To cultivate genuine mystery, focus on developing yourself rather than managing others' perceptions. Pursue your interests passionately, maintain healthy boundaries, and share yourself authentically but gradually. Let your natural complexity shine through rather than trying to manufacture intrigue. This approach not only creates lasting attraction, but also allows for deeper, more meaningful connections based on genuine interest rather than manufactured mystery. Lesson 2. Presence speaks louder than words. In today's hyper-connected world, true presence has become increasingly rare and invaluable. When you walk into a room, your presence speaks volumes before you even utter a word. This magnetic quality isn't about being the loudest or most outgoing person. It's about being fully present and engaged in each moment. The science behind presence reveals fascinating insights into human connection. When we're truly present, our brain waves synchronize with those around us, creating a phenomenon known as neural coupling. This synchronization helps establish deeper connections and understanding between individuals. Research has shown that people can instinctively sense when someone is genuinely present versus mentally elsewhere, even if they can't explicitly explain how they know. Developing mindfulness in interactions is the foundation of powerful presence. This means letting go of internal dialogues about what to say next or how you're being perceived. Instead, focus on experiencing the current moment in its entirety, the sounds, the atmosphere, the energy of the person you're engaging with. This level of awareness creates a magnetic pull that draws others toward you naturally. Nonverbal communication makes up approximately 93% of human interaction, yet most people focus primarily on their words. Your body language, facial expressions, and energy convey far more than your vocabulary ever could. When you're fully present, your nonverbal cues align naturally with your intentions, creating an authentic and powerful form of communication that others find irresistible. The key to mastering presence lies in understanding that it's not about performing or trying to create an impression. It's about stripping away the layers of social conditioning that keep you from being fully engaged in the moment. When you're checking your phone, thinking about your next meeting, or mentally rehearsing what you'll say next, you're sacrificing presence and diminishing your natural attractiveness. Practice being fully engaged in every interaction, no matter how brief or seemingly insignificant. Whether you're talking to a barista, a colleague, or a potential romantic partner, give them your complete attention. Make eye contact, listen actively, and respond genuinely to what they're saying. This level of engagement makes people feel valued and understood, creating an immediate connection. Your physical posture plays a crucial role in presence. Stand or sit with your spine straight but relaxed, shoulders back, and chest open. This position not only makes you appear more confident, but actually changes your body chemistry, increasing testosterone and decreasing cortisol levels, which helps you feel more powerful and less stressed. Breathing is another essential component of presence. Deep, slow breathing helps center your mind and calm your nervous system, making it easier to stay present and focused. When you're nervous or distracted, your breathing becomes shallow, sending subtle signals of anxiety to those around you. By maintaining steady, relaxed breathing, you project calm confidence that others find attractive. The practice of presence extends beyond face-to-face interactions. In our digital age, being present means giving full attention to phone calls, video chats, and even text conversations. Avoid multitasking during these interactions. It diminishes your presence and reduces the quality of connection you can create. Presence is like a muscle that strengthens with use. Start by practicing presence in short intervals throughout your day. Notice when your mind wanders and gently bring it back to the present moment. Over time, this capability will become second nature, and you'll find yourself naturally commanding attention and attraction in any situation. The most powerful aspect of presence is its ability to create memorable experiences for others. When someone encounters a truly present individual, they remember how that person made them feel seen, heard, and valued. This emotional impact creates a lasting impression that goes far beyond physical appearance or social status, making presence one of the most powerful tools in the art of seduction. Lesson 3. Confidence draws instant attention. Confidence is the invisible force that magnetically draws people toward you, creating an immediate and lasting impression that transcends physical appearance or social status. True confidence stems from self-awareness and inner strength, not from external validation or superficial achievements. It's a quality that emerges when you fully accept yourself while maintaining a healthy desire for growth and improvement. The foundation of authentic confidence begins with understanding the difference between genuine self-assurance and arrogance. Arrogance is often a mask worn to hide insecurities, characterized by the need to prove oneself and diminish others. In contrast, true confidence is quiet, stable, and inclusive. It allows others to shine without feeling threatened and demonstrates strength through humility and grace under pressure. Self-doubt is a natural part of the human experience, but it shouldn't define your interactions or limit your potential. Overcoming self-doubt requires a combination of self-acceptance and practical action. Start by acknowledging your accomplishments, no matter how small, and recognize that everyone faces similar internal struggles. Each time you push through fear and take action despite uncertainty, you build a stronger foundation of genuine confidence. Projecting quiet strength comes from developing an unshakable inner core that remains steady regardless of external circumstances. This involves maintaining composure during challenging situations, speaking with conviction without raising your voice, and standing firm in your values while remaining open to other perspectives. People are naturally drawn to those who exhibit this kind of stable energy because it provides a sense of security and reliability. Building authentic confidence also requires embracing imperfection. When you accept that mistakes and setbacks are essential parts of growth, you free yourself from the paralysis of perfectionism. This acceptance allows you to take calculated risks, try new things, and learn from experiences without fear of judgment. The ability to laugh at yourself and handle failure with grace makes you more approachable and relatable to others. Your body language plays a crucial role in expressing confidence. Maintain an open posture, make appropriate eye contact, and move with purpose. These physical manifestations of confidence should feel natural, not forced or rehearsed. Practice awareness of your body language in daily situations, gradually adjusting habits that might communicate insecurity or defensiveness. Confidence also manifests in how you communicate verbally. Speaking clearly, at a measured pace, and without constantly seeking approval through words or tone demonstrates self-assurance. Remove qualifying statements like "I might be wrong, but," or "this may sound stupid," from your vocabulary unless they serve a specific purpose. Your ideas and opinions have value, and expressing them directly shows respect for both yourself and your listeners. The journey to building confidence is ongoing and personal. Focus on developing your expertise in areas that matter to you, as competence breeds confidence. Set challenging but achievable goals and celebrate your progress along the way. Confidence isn't about being the best at everything. It's about being comfortable with who you are while maintaining a growth mindset. Personal boundaries are essential for maintaining confident energy. Learn to say no without guilt and to express your needs clearly. When you respect your own boundaries, others naturally follow suit. This creates a positive cycle where your confidence grows through self-respect and others' respect for you deepens in response. By cultivating authentic confidence, you create an attractive force that draws others naturally into your orbit. This isn't about dominating social situations or becoming the loudest voice in the room. Instead, it's about developing an inner certainty that allows you to move through life with purpose and grace, making genuine connections with others who recognize and respond to your quiet strength. Lesson 4. Listen deeply to touch hearts. The most powerful tool in creating genuine connections lies not in what we say, but in how we listen. Deep listening goes far beyond simply hearing words. It involves engaging with another person's entire being, their emotions, experiences, and unspoken feelings. This profound level of attention creates an invisible bridge between souls, fostering trust and understanding that mere words cannot achieve. True listening begins with presence. When someone speaks, give them your complete attention. Put away your phone, turn away from distractions and focus entirely on the person before you. Your body language should reflect your engagement. Maintain appropriate eye contact, face them directly, and let your posture show that you're fully present in the conversation. This physical alignment creates a foundation for emotional connection. Most people listen with the intent to respond, mentally preparing their next statement while the other person is still speaking. This surface-level engagement prevents genuine understanding and connection. Instead, listen with the pure intention of understanding. Let go of your internal dialogue judgments and the urge to offer immediate solutions. Simply hold space for their words, emotions, and experiences. Creating safe spaces for vulnerability requires patience and emotional intelligence. Pay attention to subtle cues, changes in tone, slight shifts in body language, or hesitation in speech. These moments often signal deeper emotions or thoughts waiting to be expressed. By acknowledging these subtle signals through gentle encouragement or simply maintaining attentive silence, you create an environment where people feel safe to share their authentic selves. Trust builds gradually through consistent, attentive listening. When people feel truly heard, they begin to share more meaningful aspects of their lives. Remember details they share, not just facts, but the emotions and significance behind their stories. Referencing these details in future conversations shows that you value their experiences and perspectives, deepening the connection between you. Active listening involves more than nodding and maintaining eye contact. It requires emotional engagement, feeling with the person as they speak. When someone shares joy, let yourself feel that happiness. When they express pain, allow yourself to connect with their struggle. This emotional resonance creates a powerful bond that words alone cannot forge. Questions are powerful tools in deep listening, but they must be used thoughtfully. Ask open-ended questions that invite deeper exploration rather than simple yes or no responses. Focus on understanding their perspective rather than steering the conversation toward your own agenda. Let your curiosity be genuine and focused on their experience rather than your own assumptions or judgments. One of the most challenging aspects of deep listening is managing our own emotional responses and biases. When someone shares something that triggers our own experiences or beliefs, it's natural to want to jump in with our own story or advice. Instead, practice holding space for their experience without immediately relating it to your own. This creates room for their unique perspective and emotions to be fully expressed and acknowledged. The art of listening deeply also involves understanding what isn't being said. Pay attention to the spaces between words, the emotions that linger unspoken, and the truths that hide behind casual conversation. Sometimes the most important messages lie in what people choose not to say, or in how they say what they do share. As you develop your listening skills, you'll discover that people naturally gravitate toward those who truly hear them. Deep listening creates an emotional sanctuary where others feel valued, understood, and accepted. This ability to hold space for others' authentic expression becomes a magnetic force, drawing people closer and creating profound connections that touch hearts and transform relationships. Listening is not a passive act, but an active practice of love and attention. It requires energy, focus, and genuine care for the other person's experience. When you master the art of deep listening, you unlock the door to meaningful connections that go far beyond surface-level attraction, creating bonds that are both powerful and lasting. Lesson 5. True charm flows from within. Genuine charm is an elusive quality that many try to manufacture, but few truly possess. The secret lies in understanding that authentic charm cannot be forced or faked. It must flow naturally from within. Unlike superficial techniques or rehearsed lines, true charm emerges from a deep sense of self-awareness and genuine interest in others. At its core, charisma is the ability to make others feel special and valued in your presence. This magnetic quality develops when you combine self-acceptance with sincere appreciation for those around you. People who possess natural charm aren't trying to be someone else. They've embraced their unique qualities and learned to express them confidently. The foundation of genuine charisma begins with self-discovery. Take time to understand your values, passions, and what makes you uniquely you. When you're comfortable in your own skin, you naturally project an energy that draws others toward you. This authentic self-expression creates a magnetic field that people can sense and trust instinctively. Many mistake charm for extroversion or constant cheerfulness, but true charm encompasses a much broader spectrum of qualities. It can be found in quiet confidence, thoughtful responses, and subtle gestures of consideration. The most charming individuals often possess a remarkable ability to make others feel heard and understood, regardless of their personality type. Developing your natural charm requires practicing presence and empathy. When interacting with others, focus on creating genuine connections rather than trying to impress. Share your thoughts and experiences openly while remaining genuinely interested in learning about others. This balanced exchange creates an atmosphere of mutual respect and appreciation. Your unique experiences, perspectives, and even quirks contribute to your personal charm. Instead of trying to hide these aspects of yourself, learn to embrace them. People are naturally drawn to those who are comfortable with their authenticity, imperfections included. This genuine self-acceptance gives others permission to be themselves around you as well. Magnetic personality traits develop through consistent practice of positive behaviors. Show appreciation for others' contributions, celebrate their successes, and offer support during challenging times. These actions, when coming from a place of sincerity, create lasting impressions and strengthen interpersonal bonds. Charm isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. Share your vulnerabilities when appropriate. Admit when you're wrong and show genuine emotion. These displays of humanity make you more relatable and trustworthy. People connect with authenticity far more than they do with polished perfection. The most powerful aspect of natural charm is its ability to create meaningful connections. When you interact with others from a place of genuine interest and care, you build relationships that go beyond surface-level attractions. These connections are built on mutual understanding, trust, and appreciation. To cultivate your natural charm, focus on developing emotional intelligence, understanding and managing your own emotions, while being attuned to others' feelings creates a foundation for meaningful interactions. This emotional awareness allows you to respond appropriately in various social situations and build stronger connections. Your unique charm is like a fingerprint. No one else possesses exactly the same combination of qualities that you do. By nurturing your authentic self and allowing your natural charm to flow freely, you create an irresistible attraction that draws others to you naturally and effortlessly. This genuine magnetism becomes a powerful force in both personal and professional relationships, creating lasting connections based on trust, authenticity, and mutual appreciation. Lesson 6. Authenticity creates real connection. The modern world of dating and relationships often feels like a carefully choreographed dance, where people wear masks and play roles they think others want to see. Yet the most powerful connections are forged when we dare to be ourselves, completely and unapologetically. Authenticity isn't just about being honest. It's about allowing ourselves to be seen, understood, and accepted for who we truly are. Breaking down emotional walls begins with acknowledging their existence. Many of us have built these protective barriers over years of experiences, disappointments, and hurts. These walls might have served us well in the past, protecting us from pain and rejection, but they also prevent genuine connections from taking root. The process of dismantling these barriers requires patience and conscious effort. Start by identifying your defense mechanisms. Do you use humor to deflect serious conversations? Do you keep conversations superficial to avoid vulnerability? Recognition is the first step toward change. Being genuine in all interactions means maintaining consistency between your inner world and outer expression. This doesn't mean sharing everything with everyone, but rather ensuring that what you do share is real and truthful. When you speak about your passions, let your enthusiasm shine through naturally. When you disagree with something, express your perspective respectfully but honestly. This authenticity becomes apparent in small ways. The way your eyes light up when discussing topics you love, the thoughtful pause before you answer a difficult question, or the genuine concern you show when someone shares their struggles. Vulnerability often gets misinterpreted as weakness, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools for creating deep connections. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give others permission to do the same. This might mean sharing your fears about relationships, admitting when you're unsure about something, or acknowledging past mistakes. The key is to share from a place of self-awareness rather than seeking validation or sympathy. Vulnerability shown with confidence paradoxically demonstrates strength and self-assurance. Building lasting connections requires consistency and patience. It's about showing up authentically day after day, even when it's challenging. This means being reliable in your words and actions, following through on commitments, and maintaining your authenticity even when it might be easier to conform to others' expectations. Real connections are built on countless small moments of genuine interaction, rather than grand gestures or perfectly crafted responses. The practice of authenticity also involves accepting others as they are. When you present your genuine self to the world, you naturally attract people who appreciate you for who you are. This mutual acceptance creates a foundation for deeper understanding and connection. Remember that not everyone will resonate with your authentic self, and that's perfectly okay. The connections that do form will be stronger and more meaningful because they're based on truth rather than pretense. In the context of romantic relationships, authenticity helps establish clear expectations and boundaries from the start. When you're genuine about your values, desires, and deal breakers, you attract partners who align with your true self rather than a carefully curated image. This alignment leads to more satisfying and sustainable relationships, as both partners can relax into being themselves rather than maintaining an exhausting facade. Authenticity is a practice, not a destination. There will be moments when you feel tempted to put on a mask or present a more polished version of yourself. The key is to notice these impulses and gently return to your authentic expression. As you become more comfortable with your genuine self, you'll find that connections form more naturally and effortlessly. The energy you previously spent on maintaining appearances can now be channeled into developing deeper, more meaningful relationships based on mutual understanding and acceptance. Lesson 7. Personal growth attracts quality love. Personal growth is the cornerstone of authentic attraction and lasting relationships. When we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, we naturally draw people who appreciate and mirror our commitment to self-improvement. This magnetic effect occurs because those who actively work on themselves possess an undeniable appeal that goes beyond superficial charm. The journey of personal growth begins with honest self-assessment. Understanding your current position in life, acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, and identifying areas for improvement creates a solid foundation for development. This self-awareness signals to others that you possess emotional intelligence and maturity, qualities that are inherently attractive to potential partners seeking meaningful connections. Setting and achieving personal goals demonstrates ambition and purpose, two highly attractive qualities in any individual. These goals shouldn't solely focus on career or material success, but should encompass all aspects of life: emotional well-being, physical health, intellectual growth, and spiritual development. When you actively pursue growth in these areas, you become more well-rounded and interesting, naturally drawing others who share similar values and aspirations. One often overlooked aspect of personal growth is its impact on self-confidence. As you achieve your goals and overcome challenges, your self-assurance grows organically. This natural confidence is far more attractive than any artificial boost to self-esteem, as it comes from a place of genuine accomplishment and self-awareness. People can sense the difference between earned confidence and superficial bravado. The pursuit of knowledge and skills also plays a crucial role in personal growth. Whether learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, or developing professional expertise, Continuous learning keeps your mind sharp and your perspective fresh. This intellectual curiosity makes you a more engaging conversationalist and demonstrates a commitment to lifelong growth, qualities that attract equally motivated individuals. Physical well-being is another essential component of personal growth. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate rest not only improve your appearance, but also boost your energy levels and mental clarity. This holistic approach to health shows potential partners that you value self-care and have the discipline to maintain healthy habits. Emotional growth, perhaps the most crucial element, involves developing better understanding and control of your feelings, reactions, and relationships with others. Working through past trauma, learning from failed relationships, and developing healthy coping mechanisms makes you more emotionally available and stable. This emotional maturity attracts partners who are equally invested in maintaining healthy relationships. As you grow personally, you'll notice that your standards for relationships naturally evolve. You become less willing to settle for superficial connections and more attracted to people who challenge and inspire you to continue growing. This mutual growth mindset creates a strong foundation for lasting relationships as both partners encourage each other's development. The beauty of focusing on personal growth is that it shifts your attention from seeking external validation to internal fulfillment. When you're genuinely invested in your own development, you're less likely to depend on others for happiness or self-worth. This independence is paradoxically attractive, as it shows potential partners that you're complete on your own, but choose to share your life with them. Personal growth is an ongoing journey, not a destination. By maintaining a growth mindset and consistently working on yourself, you create an upward spiral of positive change that affects all aspects of your life. This commitment to continuous improvement naturally attracts quality people who share your values and aspirations, leading to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Through dedication to personal growth, you not only become more attractive to others, but also develop the discernment to recognize and appreciate genuine connections when they appear. This combination of self-improvement and emotional intelligence creates the perfect conditions for attracting and maintaining quality relationships that stand the test of time. Lesson 8. Inner peace radiates magnetic energy. The most powerful form of attraction often comes from a place of inner stillness and peace. When you cultivate genuine tranquility within yourself, you naturally draw others toward you without effort. This magnetic pull stems from the human tendency to seek stability and calm in a chaotic world. People are instinctively drawn to those who seem to have found their center, as they represent an anchor in turbulent times. Developing emotional balance begins with acknowledging and accepting your feelings without judgment. Many people resist their emotions, particularly negative ones, creating internal conflict that others can sense. By allowing yourself to experience the full spectrum of emotions while maintaining awareness, you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and greater emotional resilience. This emotional intelligence becomes a cornerstone of your magnetic presence. Spiritual awareness doesn't necessarily mean religious devotion. Rather, it refers to your connection with something larger than yourself. This could be nature, the universe, or simply a sense of purpose that transcends daily concerns. When you develop this awareness, you gain perspective that helps you remain centered during challenging times. This higher perspective naturally attracts others who sense your ability to see beyond immediate problems and maintain composure under pressure. Managing stress and anxiety is crucial for maintaining inner peace. Regular practices like meditation, deep breathing, or mindful movement help regulate your nervous system and create a stable emotional foundation. These practices aren't just personal coping mechanisms. They fundamentally alter how you show up in the world. People can sense when someone is internally agitated versus centered, and they naturally gravitate toward those who embody calm. Creating positive energy starts with recognizing that your internal state affects everyone around you. When you maintain inner peace, you become a source of stability for others. This doesn't mean suppressing negative emotions or maintaining a fake positive facade. Instead, It means processing your emotions healthily and choosing to focus on constructive thoughts and actions. Your energy becomes contagious, and others seek your presence because it helps them feel more balanced and peaceful. The practice of maintaining inner peace also involves setting healthy boundaries with external influences. This means being selective about the media you consume, the people you spend time with, and the environments you frequent. When you protect your peace, you strengthen your magnetic field, making your presence more attractive to others who value emotional stability and depth. Physical practices that promote inner peace are equally important. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate rest create a strong foundation for emotional balance. When your body is well cared for, your mind naturally becomes clearer and your energy more vibrant. This physical well-being translates into a more attractive presence that others can sense intuitively. Your relationship with silence also plays a crucial role in developing inner peace. In a world filled with constant noise and stimulation, those who are comfortable with silence possess a rare quality that others find intriguing. Learning to embrace quiet moments and find peace in solitude strengthens your inner core and makes your presence more compelling when you do engage with others. Inner peace creates a natural confidence that doesn't need to announce itself. When you're truly at peace, you no longer feel the need to prove yourself or seek validation from others. This self-assurance is highly attractive because it comes from a place of genuine self-acceptance rather than external validation. Others sense this authentic confidence and are drawn to its quiet strength. The journey to inner peace is ongoing and requires consistent attention and practice. As you develop this quality, you'll notice that your relationships become more meaningful, your decisions more aligned with your values, and your ability to attract others more effortless. The magnetic energy that radiates from inner peace creates connections based on authentic harmony rather than superficial attraction, leading to more fulfilling and lasting relationships. Lesson 9. Self-love attracts healthy bonds. The journey to attracting genuine love begins with cultivating a deep and unwavering love for oneself. Self-love isn't about narcissism or excessive pride. It's about developing a healthy relationship with yourself that naturally attracts others who will treat you with the same respect and care you show yourself. When you truly value yourself, you create an internal compass that guides you toward healthy relationships and away from toxic ones. Building self-worth starts with acknowledging your inherent value as a human being, independent of external validation or achievements. It means accepting both your strengths and weaknesses while maintaining a commitment to growth and self-improvement. This foundation of self-worth becomes the bedrock upon which all healthy relationships are built, as it enables you to recognize and expect treatment that aligns with your value. Setting healthy boundaries is a crucial expression of self-love. These boundaries aren't walls that keep others out, but rather guidelines that protect your emotional and physical well-being. They help you communicate your needs, values, and limits clearly to others. When you establish and maintain healthy boundaries, you teach others how to treat you and create relationships based on mutual respect rather than dependence or manipulation. Many people struggle with breaking negative patterns in relationships because they haven't addressed the underlying beliefs about their own worth. These patterns might include attracting partners who are emotionally unavailable, staying in unfulfilling relationships, or repeatedly sacrificing their own needs for others. Recognizing and breaking these patterns requires honest self-reflection and a willingness to examine the root causes of these behaviors. Self-respect manifests in numerous ways in your daily interactions. It shows in how you speak about yourself, the standards you set for your relationships, and the way you handle conflict and disappointment. When you respect yourself, you naturally attract others who share your values and appreciate your authenticity. This self-respect also gives you the strength to walk away from situations or relationships that don't serve your highest good. Cultivating self-love involves developing a nurturing inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself shapes your self-image and, consequently, the type of relationships you attract. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion and learn to celebrate your achievements while gently acknowledging areas for improvement. This balanced approach to self-evaluation creates a positive energy that others naturally gravitate toward. Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for all other relationships in your life. When you demonstrate genuine care and respect for yourself, you become a model for how others should treat you. This doesn't mean becoming selfish or dismissive of others' needs. Rather, it means maintaining a healthy balance between caring for yourself and caring for others. The practice of self-love extends beyond personal relationships into all areas of life. It influences your career choices, friendships, and even casual interactions. When you value yourself, you make decisions aligned with your authentic desires and needs rather than compromising your values for temporary approval or acceptance. This authenticity becomes magnetic, drawing others who appreciate and resonate with your genuine nature. Self-love is not a destination, but a continuous journey. It requires regular attention, patience, and practice. As you strengthen your relationship with yourself, you'll notice a natural shift in the quality of relationships you attract. People who are emotionally healthy and capable of deep connection will be drawn to your self-assured energy, while those who might have previously taken advantage of your insecurities will naturally fall away. The most powerful aspect of self-love is its ability to transform not just your romantic relationships, but all your interpersonal connections. When you truly love and accept yourself, you create a foundation for authentic, lasting bonds that enrich your life and contribute to your personal growth. This is the true art of seduction, attracting others not through manipulation or pretense, but through the genuine magnetic power of self-love and self-respect. Lesson 10. Kindness creates lasting attraction. In a world often obsessed with manipulation and superficial charm, genuine kindness stands as the most powerful force in creating lasting attraction and meaningful relationships. True kindness goes far beyond simple politeness or social niceties. It's an authentic expression of care and consideration for others that resonates deeply with the human spirit. When we demonstrate genuine kindness, we create an emotional environment where others feel safe, valued, and appreciated. This isn't about grand gestures or dramatic displays of generosity. Rather, it's found in the small, consistent acts of consideration that show we're attuned to others' needs and feelings. It's remembering someone's preferences, offering support during difficult times, or simply being present when they need company. The magnetic quality of kindness lies in its ability to break down defensive barriers and create genuine emotional connections. When we approach others with sincere kindness, we activate their natural inclination to reciprocate, creating a positive cycle of mutual care and appreciation. This dynamic forms the foundation of lasting attractions and deep relationships. Kindness in attraction isn't about being a doormat or sacrificing our own needs. Instead, it's about finding the delicate balance between giving and maintaining healthy boundaries. True kindness comes from a place of strength and self-assurance, where we can offer genuine care without expecting immediate returns. This authentic approach naturally draws others toward us as they recognize and respond to the genuine nature of our actions. Creating meaningful connections through kindness involves being present and attentive in our interactions. It means truly listening when others speak, showing empathy when they struggle, and celebrating their successes as if they were our own. These behaviors demonstrate that we value the relationship beyond superficial attraction, building trust and emotional intimacy over time. The power of kindness extends beyond initial attraction into the realm of relationship maintenance. Long-term relationships thrive on consistent acts of kindness that show continued investment and care. This might involve supporting your partner's dreams, showing patience during difficult times, or simply making their day a little brighter through thoughtful actions. Building lasting relationships requires understanding that kindness must be sustainable. This means being kind not only when it's easy, but also during challenging moments. It involves forgiveness, understanding, and the willingness to work through difficulties with compassion and patience. This sustained kindness creates a strong foundation that can weather life's inevitable storms. Maintaining authentic attractions through kindness means staying genuine in our actions and intentions. This authenticity is what separates meaningful relationships from superficial connections. When our kindness comes from a place of true care and consideration, it creates a deep emotional bond that strengthens over time. The practice of kindness also involves being kind to ourselves. This self-directed kindness enables us to maintain healthy relationships without becoming depleted. It helps us set appropriate boundaries, communicate our needs effectively, and maintain our own well-being while caring for others. True kindness creates a ripple effect in relationships. When we consistently demonstrate genuine care and consideration, we inspire others to do the same. This creates an environment of mutual support and appreciation, where both parties feel valued and understood. Over time, this dynamic builds relationships that are not only attractive but deeply fulfilling and lasting. Kindness in creating lasting attraction isn't about following a script or checking boxes. It's about developing a genuine orientation toward caring for others while maintaining our own integrity and well-being. When we approach relationships with authentic kindness, we create connections that are not only magnetic but meaningful and enduring.